There you go.
Defenders, protect your
Woo,
bombs
hype.
defused by attackers.
All right, boys.
Attackers have located
So, all right, we're back into it. TM against VwS. VwS, honestly, I feel like they have a lot of hype going for them right now. They have defeated Orbit twice, on both maps. Maybe it was just Orbit, enough map, enough day for them, but I don't think so. I think that VwS practiced a lot, and no one really expected them to go, for them to do this good in this season, and they're kind of taking the scene by storm. I want them to see. Well, I want to see them like do good right now. That would, confirm the thoughts that they practiced a lot, and it's not just Orbit that dropped it that night. So we'll see. I'm guessing VwS is going to get that one, and TM for sure. I think they're going to win on the house. We'll see what happens though. So Young is going to try and do the battery trick here. Let me get close so we can see what's going on. He's going to place it on the left side. Young doesn't look like he's ready. There was a grenade, so yeah, the grenade pushed him back. No ADS to get that grenade. They're going to get both garage door real quick. Thermite is really nice start for VwS. They got both garage doors. Thermite is still, ready to go. I think I don't know about the grenade situation. They didn't use too many grenades, so that's fine. That's really what you want to be focusing on. After you get the first garage door, you check the number of grenades you have, and if you have one, it's really good position. So we have a flank by Enigma. That's a really good spot to flank from, and then he goes in the front entrance, which I don't know about. It's not expected. Oh, there you go. He gets picked off. He didn't expect a roamer to be there. It looks like Fuse is just trying to get in there, and Fuse and Smoke, okay, it looks like they have been fighting. Smoke is really low HP, and Fuse doesn't know. Fuse knows that Smoke is there, but he doesn't know exactly where he is. And Smoke is just gonna wait to hear Fuse, and he's gonna use the peeker's advantage, getting up real quick and killing him. Hopefully, that's what's gonna happen. And there you go, nice pick by Clever. And Clever is gonna go above the garage, I think, and he's just gonna fuse it. That would make sense. And no, looks like Necrox got 2 kills. I missed it. He went outside basically. What happened was he went outside. He got 2 kills. Now they're both detected, so Fuse kind of knows, where they are. He doesn't know exactly where they are, but he knows that they're pretty much all in garage. It looks like he knows where he's fusing. He's fusing pretty much exactly where the defenders are, but this is such a hard position to be in because he's a slow operator and the time is running down, so he's gonna have to play really predictably, and yeah, this is gonna be real tough for him to clutch that round. Still gonna try though. He gets one and he doesn't quite get the other one. He just downed him, so no kill. Nice try by Fuse. It's just really tough when you have a slow operator. That's the last one alive. Usually in clutch situations, you want to try and outflank the opponents, try and surprise them. That's pretty much your best bet. And if you have a slow operator, you make a ton of noise, and you're slower, so you can't flank as easy. So just a tough situation. That round, I mean, I got to give it to Necrox. He completely surprised the enemy. He went outside, he got 2 picks, and then he got down. So I guess he traded. And from that, his buddy was able to pick him up, and Fuse was just too far away to get close to the garage to kill the 2 guys that were spotted. So it looks like we have Kitchen this time. Kitchen is a nice spot to defend from. If you're new to this whole ESL thing and you play a lot of ranked, this might be new to you, or it might not. I mean, if you're Diamond, of course you've seen this. But the reason why this is very good is because, first of all, this room, there's no way to get in there unless you control this part of the map right here, right? You have to control this to get in there, because the only window that's allowing you to get in there is this window that I'm aiming right here. And it's just really hard. I mean, you only have one window. Those windows are not possible to repel because of the roof. See, the roof is in an angle, and so that stops you from repelling. That's why they're using this position. So let's switch on Canadian. He has the bomb. He is Twitch. Twitch is a really good operator. you know, gun-wise, and really good operator to play aggressively. But it looks like he has the bomb, which might be a misplay. I don't know. We'll see. If he flanks alone, that might get sour for him. It looks like he knows what he's doing. I don't think he's gonna mess up that badly. He's gonna drone here. He will know that there's people roaming on the third floor, second floor. He's gonna make noise here, so the defenders now know where he is. He is on, you know, the balcony. So he's just trying to get an angle here, and he might get oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. I got it wrong for a second. Necrox is going to try and get some cheeky angles. Really nice. See, that's like map knowledge at its finest here. And we have a flank happening right here. Rook is actually the one flanking, and this is kind of funny to see. And he's pulling back. So, oh, he knew exactly where he was, but he just couldn't get the kill. Now there's another fight happening. Rook is just trying to put some pressure on the attackers to make them waste their time. There's 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock, so there's a lot of time. Rook has to play passively here or get a kill. That always works. So nice pick. He gets Thermite, and he's just holding an angle. This is such a strong angle. There's another kill. Nice job, Mr. Popo. And now they're in a 5v2 situation. This is going to be tough. Let's switch to Twitch. Twitch is the one, you know, that might get the clutch. Such a good gun, the FAMAS, and this is exactly what you need. Ash is in the basement, and he's just taking his time. It looks like he's going to flank a little, and there, wow, okay, he wasn't expecting him. He didn't see him because of the stairs, and that's unfortunate because, you know, losing Twitch here is going to cost him the round for sure. I don't think there's a way for him to come back. I mean, he does have a really good operator to clutch, but yeah, it's just tough. You know, against such good not operators, but players, you know, they're just going to communicate very well. And when you're in a clutch situation, you have to do everything like so quickly against good players. Against, you know, ranked players like, you know, let's say gold, platinum, then okay, you can take your time. But in such a league, you make a move, one person notices you or hears you, and then everyone's collapsing on you. So it's just really tough to get those clutches, which is why, you know, K9's 1v5 was pretty impressive the other day.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, so we see standard stuff. Kitchen again. This is exactly what, you know, we expected to see. Something that would be, you know, like unexpected would be the library, which is right here, or the bar. The bar used to be pretty popular back in the days, like after the game was just, you know, starting out. But now it's just no one's picking bar. It's just way too tough. The problem with bar is that the other bomb is in game room, and it's so easy to get the control of game room. You have to defend game room from the top, and defending game room from the top is hard because library, which is, you know, above game room, it's hard to defend in itself. So the attackers, what they'll do is they'll get control of library, and then they'll just shoot bar. So here we have Twitch again. He might try and go for the window peek. Doesn't. No, he doesn't quite go for it. This is a very popular spot. So, you know, that's why he's very careful right now. They're playing super careful. Oh, nice spot from Thatcher. He did his homework. Look at this. So he has a spot. He's getting a drone right now. But he goes on the car, and he is able to see a little bit of the A site. The B site, my bad. So hopefully we'll see him do it again. You see that window? Yeah, he got on the car. And he's expecting it. Wow. Nice game sense from Thatcher. Just expecting the defenders, you know, to flank him like that. So it looks like we have some really passive play right now. Thermite is droning yet again. This is such a hard route to pick to attack, right? Like, look at this. This is hard because you only have one angle. Clever gets a kill with the cluster charge. Wow, okay, and he's gonna, yeah, Bandit's gonna die. Now they have the control of the B site. This is gonna be a great round for VwS. I think they're gonna get this one. They have good angles, and okay, so he gets picked off. Twitch didn't get in the site. This is very interesting. I'm confused a little bit. He gets the headshot, nicely played. Now it's a 4-on-2, and all they have to do is to keep those angles. The two guys in the back, they have to flank a little bit, and they have to keep the angles solid. Let's switch to Jaeger. He has to make it happen, and oh, he dies right away. Let's see what happened in the kill cam. I didn't actually see where he was. Oh, there you go. He was at the end of the map. Jaeger is pretty much where you would expect him to be. Random location, ready to flank, and it seems like he got picked off much, way before he actually did the flank. So here what we're seeing is we're seeing VwS playing really aggressively. They're taking their time in the beginning. When they're deciding to make a move, they're synchronized. For example, when they pushed the B site, they pushed it at once, and it worked. B site is very hard to push. Like I said over and over again, B site is, by the way, trophy room. If you're familiar with the name, and it's hard to push because you have to look for the bear trap, and you have to look for all the angles when you get in. And as you're getting in, there's so much murder holes that have angles on you. So, it's hard, but they still make it happen. So nicely done by them. Pardon me, I'm losing my voice right now. I'm gonna drink some water.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I think it was a 4K. Yeah, I don't think it was Ace, because he got the 4 kills. So yet again, we're gonna see them. The attackers go right there and try to get the garage door. It doesn't seem like they have a bandit ready to... Oh, okay, so he placed down his 2 batteries right away. So all they have to do is wait for Thatcher, and then Bandit's gonna have to make it happen. There you go. The grenades are just stopping Bandit from doing it. There's no way Bandit's gonna get it. Well, nope. Bandit is completely... Oh, wow. Okay, nice timing, dude. Nicely done. Clever. Wow. Okay, man. That was clutch. Like, that was like a second later, and the garage door would have been blown up, and Bandit would have died. Nicely done. The reason why you see them go on the side of the wall they want to battery is because and we see Necrox getting killed by the C4, is because if the wall happens to blow up, they don't die if they're on the side. And that's why you always see Bandit putting it on the very, very corner of the wall. The battery, that is. I'm talking about the batteries, of course. Enigma, he's just trying to hold the angle. Canadian's gonna try and make it happen. Oh, Mystical is going to be in a fight soon. I don't think he knows about it, though. Yeah, he's looking at the... Well, he doesn't know that there's a roamer above him. There you go, he gets picked off. Now there's Clever. He's roaming after he gets the battery trick. Of course, Bandit's such a good roamer. They're in a 5v2 situation. The attackers are going to make it happen. Let's watch the bomb carrier here. They're both in the same room, so they can't really get crossfire. All the defenders know exactly where they are. This is going to be real tough for them. This is a position I wouldn't want to be in. There you go. And Thermite, I don't think Thermite has a... Yeah, Thermite doesn't have a charge anymore, so he can't get the crossfire on that cellar. So yeah, it's going to be tough. They're going to have to win all those 1v1s. Nicely done by Thermite, but he still ends up dying. Nice, game sense and hearing. 30-second 1v5. Yeah. He's gonna go down. 2v2. We have a close match, ladies and gents. So, what happened here? I feel like they didn't have a specific plan. I could say, if I could say, like, honestly, they pushed the first 4. Sorry, not to 2v2. It's 3-2, 3-1. Sorry, I got it wrong. But yeah, like. Well, okay. People in chat are gonna quote me. It's still a close match. TM is, showing good resistance, even though VwS is, playing stronger now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So you see, like, they have good kill spread right here. That's good. Maybe the one kill guy, but he's not. I'd like to see. So Fid, one to one, it's fine. Like they're really having good kill spread, which indicates good teamwork. On TM's side, we have a guy with 4 kills, and then we have 2 with 0, which means that the work is not being spread perfectly. Of course, you can't really get that much information from only 4 rounds. This is not that big of a sample size, but it could help you a little bit understand what's going on. And yeah, like I said, like I predicted, I'm so happy that I predicted exactly what's gonna happen. VwS taking this map, they're taking the scene by storm right now. They're just a team that practices a lot, and I've got to praise them for this. No one expected them to do this good. So we have Thermite. Let's look at in third person, and Bandit is not gonna go for the sick Bandit trick, battery trick. And there you go. Now it's opened up. We have 2 guys watching. Watch out! The bomb is speaking right now. This might actually be horrible. And there you go. He backs off. He realizes that he has the bomb, and it's probably not the best decision to keep peeking. I would like to see Twitch go for the flank and Thatcher drop the bomb to Thermite. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, Twitch is such a good operator when it comes to close range and medium range, and it looks like she's holding that window. That window leads to outside, which Necrox used last time, I believe. We're gonna see what Necrox does. And he might get the kill here. He's not expecting it. Oh, that's just bad timing. There you go. Now they're gonna get extra crossfire. That leads to the middle of garage. Oh wow. Okay, Canadian with he tried to kill Thermite as he was running away, and he shot another guy. Oh man, poor Fuse. Fuse really unlucky, I guess. Nicely done by Canadian. Good hearing, good game sense, and he picks up the kill. Oh, okay. So Canadian actually he scammed him with Pulse. Nicely done. We don't see this a lot in the Pro League, and he's making it work. He's really showing that Pulse is actually a pretty good operator. Maybe underrated a little bit. So we have a very turtle strat, like rock solid turtle from TM. They're just holding those angles and not really flanking all that much. So if VwS if VwS figures that out, they might be able to get all the angles that TM is giving them. And here we have a fight, and Bandit gets the kill, and there you go. Now it looks really tough. Twitch is gonna have to cover while Thatcher is planting, and this might actually be big. Okay, no, yeah, it's gonna be really tough. TM has to push out. VwS is just. They're in a strong position right now. It might not seem like it. Okay, never mind. But yes, that would have been a possible clutch. Like that would have been a very realistic clutch. What's gonna happen here very often is okay. So he went on the wrong side. Thatcher went on the left side. He should have went on the right side, in my opinion. There again, he's much better than me, I guess. So I don't know what he would say, but the reason why I say this is because when you go on the left side, you have to peek the whole garage to go and shoot that diffuser, and so of course he got picked off. So I really thought it was gonna happen. Maybe it was a little too enthusiastic, but you know what? I think if he would have went on the right side and Thermite would not have died, I think. Twitch rather, I think they would have gotten that. That was so weird though. No one saw the garage. Like no one had an angle on garage. So I hope that they're gonna note that for future reference. They might use that against VwS. Against TM rather. Sorry, VwS is gonna use that against TM. So here we see the standard reinforcement. Those reinforcements are super important because they're basically removing some of the importance of this right here, which is pretty easy to get as an attacker. You just get on the 3rd floor, and then you go down the stairs, and from the stairs actually, well, you can't really see it, but from the stairs you have a good angle on this wall. So you can just shoot through the wall and shoot the guy that's in the corner right here. So good reinforcements, you know, just really standard stuff. I'm kind of explaining, you know, why they're reinforcing this rather than another wall. Some of you might not understand exactly why. So yeah, I'm still bummed out. I thought it was gonna happen, that clutch. Would have been really nice to see. So there you go. The attackers, as I said, they're gonna push the 2nd floor, and they're going to get the floor basically. There's a lot of hatches. Well, not hatches, but murder holes you can make, and the hatch leading to kitchen, and from there you can clean a lot of corners, maybe get some kills. Let's look at Pulse actually. I want to see him try and shoot through the floor, and it doesn't look like he's trying to scan at all. Oh my God, this might actually be good. He's gonna blow it up. There, oh my God, 2 kills. Oh my God, such a good use of Pulse. I knew it. I knew this was gonna be a big play. Nicely done by Pulse. Such a good use. Just showing why Pulse is such a strong operator, and he's, you know, underrated. Nicely done. You know, like a month ago we never saw Pulse being used, and right now they're just showcasing him round after round. And like I said in the beginning, this map is a lot of vertical fights, right? I said that it was going to be hard to cast because there's a lot of vertical fights, and you see that with Pulse. Pulse is so strong in those vertical firefights. Really nicely played. I thought he was going to get a triple kill. He didn't quite get it. So now it's a 5 against 2. 2 free kills, I gotta say. And alright, we're going to see Thermite. He's going to try and get that angle. But Clever doesn't have to peek this. You know, time's running down. Clever is just going to be smart and pull back. They lose 2, however. The defenders lose 2. I'm not quite sure what happened. It's Canadian that got a kill here. And it's a 3 against 2. The time is running low right now. They have to make a move, and they have to commit to it. They're both on the 2nd floor, so they have a lot of opportunities to go and flank. But still, I mean, this has got to happen.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Okay, so Twitch is pushing right now. Sledge doesn't look like he's pushing all that hard right now. He's just taking his time, and yeah, it's not gonna happen. Sledge kind of had to push here, and yeah. Oh, hiding in the plants. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You know, nice try. I mean, I would have to say, like, they almost came back. The attackers almost came back, but the thing is, they ran out of time and they didn't synchronize that attack. I'm super hyped though. Like, that C4 was sexy. That was awesome. So, nice job by Pulse. He pretty much won the round. Like, let's be honest. After that, the attackers didn't really have enough people to get the crossfire going to get the kills, and so they just, you know, the defenders just choked them out of time. Bandit played super good. He didn't peek. Lots of players are going to be, you know, a little cocky and they're going to try and peek. Bandit just, you know, playing it super safe, and he's playing it for the win. And that's what you see with VwS. You know, when they won against Orbit, everyone basically said the same thing, and it was that VwS has good strats and they don't play for stats. Like, they're all about, you know, the win, and like individually they're very selfless, I guess I'm trying to say. And it shows. You know, they have good strategy, lots of practice, and they're not trying to outplay any opponents in a 1v1 situation. They're just gonna hold their angles, and they're going to win the round, choking the attackers on time, or just executing their strategy well. So VwS, hats off to you. Very good play. And right now everything is going pretty much as I expected it to be, which is fun. It's always fun to see that you know, your predictions are turning out to be true. Fuse is repelling, and he's trying to see if he can get on the second floor safely, and it does look like he will be able to do just that. There you go. So now he can get out there, and he's going to fuse over the kitchen, forcing the defenders to move. There you go. Now he's gonna fuse over kitchen. Let's see what's gonna happen here. It's gonna make all of them move. There you go. They're moving out of their organized position. Now it's a good time for the attackers to make a move for to push or something. And it doesn't look like they used it. Maybe a little, little more synchronization would have been good here. That was a very good time to engage the defenders. But of course, like, they can't know that for sure. So Fid takes a kill. Twitch is droning, sorry. And now we have an angle here. Enigma playing a really weird angle. I've never seen that before. He's gonna prone in the corner. Alright, so I guess it's just, one of those things that it's not the most optimal thing to do, but it's just very unexpected, so it's gonna work. It's gonna work more than being up the stairs, which is the most expected thing. Fid is gonna try and protect his thermite, and then they get flanked. They pick him up. Nicely done. He's gonna try and push. Gingy is gonna hide, and he gets picked off. Watch out for the bear trap, though. Okay, he does know that there's a bear trap, and he picks him off. He picks it off, and then Smoke is gonna have to come back to the site very slowly, and it's gonna be hard for him. They know where he is. He's in dining, and the call has been made. He gets one kill. The next kill should be Fuse. If he peeks, he doesn't have to peek though. All Thatcher has to do is to plant. Yeah, Thatcher is planting right now. They're just buying time. See, that's exactly what I was saying. They're playing for the win. They're not playing for the stats. Fuse doesn't have to peek this. He just has to hold his angle. He jumped down. That's so weird. Okay, so yeah, I guess they're just going to. He's just gonna. Oh, he's gonna jump down. He's actually. Nice, he's getting the crossfire. This is very unexpected. And there you go. Clever didn't, not clever, but Mystical didn't expect it. Really, really creative play by Fuse. Nicely done. Nicely done. I gotta say, like, they played it really well. Nicely done. And see... see the split, the kill spread, like everyone's just really equal. I guess I'm trying to say. Someone yeah. Take 5 men. Yep. Switch sides. Nicely done by VwS, dude. They're taking the scene by storm. I want to see them in the finals. Like. No one expected them to do this good in the season, honestly. The voice crack. Yeah, man, it happens. I'm not used to talk all that much. I've used IQ to hunt pulse a few times. Yeah, that's another interesting thing. Like, if Pulse gets used so much, right? Like, because right now they're showcasing him on Shade, so I'm guessing Pulse is going to become a norm on Shade. And so if Pulse becomes the norm, then IQ is going to be picked a lot more. And so if IQ is picked more, then there might be some other stuff to think about. Let's say, like, oh, if you're taking IQ, then you can't take X operator, so I'm going to use that to my advantage, right? That's how the metagame is advancing. And I'm happy to see Pulse, like, being played in such a manner. Like, that was some really good plays. I really thought it was going to be a triple kill, though. I mean, he stuck the C4 on the ceiling because he knew that, he was going to scan someone. And then he picks up the heartbeat sensor, and then he starts scanning, and I was like, no, just blow it up. And and as soon as he scanned one, he just blew it up, and I don't think he noticed that there was 2 operators. I think he just tried to get that one kill. But what we saw with the X-ray was that there was 3 guys above that C4, so he got 2 and he lit 1. So, you know, that spot we're gonna see it used much more in the future, I'm guessing. Um, you know, I mean, things like that, you know, as soon as it's on stream, people are gonna start experimenting with it. People are gonna find timings, and then after that, once people have, you know, got it down, other people will counter him with a still waiting on Fid. People will start countering Pulse with, for example, Fuse or IQ or something. You know, IQ suppressing Pulse, and then Fuse gets the Fuse charge, and then from there, you know, there's no way that Pulse is going to get those people crossing. Rip. This one, I'm expecting TM to do well. Honestly, House is their map, and House is it's such a like simple map, but then once you kind of figure out, you know, everything, well, like all the basics, then it becomes so much deeper. Like there's so much more to learn on House. Like for example, in the beta, I thought I had it all figured out, but I couldn't be more wrong. Like, you know, this map is we're discovering new stuff every day. For example, the trapdoor in Masters was discovered to, you know, it has a really good angle on the garage, and that was discovered not too long ago, and that's a huge thing that's changing the metagame completely. And yeah, I like House. I like watching House. I hate playing House. It's a map where the defenders have to be like rock solid. They have to defend their angles and not really move all that much. But the roamers, oh god, the roamers, they have to move all the time. It's just insane. Like they have to keep moving all the time. And so, um, what was I saying? Yeah, the roamers. I mean, it's, you know, it's hard to roam on this map. The reason why they have to move all the time is because there's a lot of angles that you can get from the outside. The main door, the big double window, the little gap in the furniture, you know, on the side street side, and then you have all the windows, the doors. There's just so much crossfire that you can get on the first floor from the outside, being safe from the outside. And so when you're roaming, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to commit to it, and you have to be really confident. It's not like Hereford Base where you can be safe while roaming. On House, there's no such thing as like roaming safely. There might be like one spot that doesn't have many angles, and that could be like behind the. In case I didn't. No rush though. We are ready on this. Okay. I'm ready. All right, we're starting. There you go. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Hereford Base, you know, it's such an easy map to roam because there's so many spots that you can be very safe. Passive roaming, I mean. But on House, there's no such a thing. So they're gonna choose the garage, as per usual. Yeah, we're on game 2. And all right, boys. Yeah, don't be too hard on me. Never mind. Okay, I thought you were being hard on me. Never mind, you were complimenting me. Yeah, this is my first time casting. I've casted some StarCraft 2, but StarCraft 2 is much slower paced than this, so I didn't have to think at like, you know, 1,000 miles an hour. But I really like doing this because this, you know, this is a game that I understand a lot. You know, I spend so much time on it compared to other people, so I'm glad to help some people get introduced in the world of esports. So, you know, as per usual, this is like, there's not much to talk about. This is like as standard as it gets. You have 2 roamers, 3 defenders. Voice crack. So, okay. There's one thing that I'm seeing, and it's pulse. On this map isn't all that much vertical. It's a lot of long range stuff from the garage. And wow, okay. Fid gets taken out that quickly. And yeah, pulse, I don't know about pulse on this map, but we'll have to see how he uses it. I didn't really see him being played all that much. And there you go. Necrox is pushing in there. Let's see what he sees in first person, basically. Okay, so Thatcher is going down the stairs. There's someone right under him in the side stairs. He might get in a fight. He heard him, so for sure he knows now. And Necrox is going to be the one pushing confidently. And look at the number of barbed wire that they have set up. This is just insane. This is going to be really tough for the attackers, for TM to push down. Let's see what they're up to. Oh, nice. He tries to get... He knows where he is, but the metal bars were sideways, so they blocked a lot of bullets. That's really unfortunate. And then Clever's just holding that, but like he must know right by now that no one's gonna try and get that garage door. Twitch, you know, Canadian, the best operator here for this kind of fight. This is just straight up like tunnel vision, medium range. The FAMAS is so great at that. And Exclusive is hiding right behind the bomb. This is a good spot actually. Canadian is not going to see him right away, and so he might die to it. Canadian's just trying to get those angles, but they're so tough. Because it's a tunnel. You have to go down a tunnel, and, you know, there's not much cover in those stairs. Let's see what Exclusive sees. Okay, so Exclusive sees him only if he comes down the stairs. So it looks like the hole has no way of being affecting him. So Exclusive can't stay there, and now Exclusive is gonna have to back off. Now he's gonna have to back off. Wow. Okay, so we have a team kill here. That was obviously just miscommunication. Enigma gets picked off. A little tunnel vision with the heartbeat sensor, but you know that happens. And then Thermite is committing to the storage. He's trying to clear the A site. This is going to be hard though, because there's a lot of murder holes, but I mean there's not many ways to go in that site, so it's going to be very predictable for him once he steps in. The 2 defenders are in good positions, but I feel like TM still has got this. Nicely done. He's behind the weights. Now he's going to have to push behind the weights and plant the bomb. And he's planted a bomb for the stairs actually. This is really... Okay, Jaeger doesn't know. This could be a big deal. Okay, they're just gonna go up the stairs, and he's gonna go get the trapdoor. He doesn't have breach charge. So there's a hatch that has vision on the bomb, but he doesn't have a breach charge. That would mean the world to him right now. I'm sure he regrets using all of those breach charges. Canadian is gonna be revived here. Oh, nicely played, Clever. Just reading them like a book. Nicely played. He gets the 1 kill, and then of course he gets the other kills. The one that was down, and the last one died because no one was able to. Well, no one was alive to revive him. Nicely played by Clever. So okay, let me explain what happened here. That plant site is awesome if you get to go upstairs and you plant a breach charge on the hatch, because from there you're 2nd floor and you're looking at the bomb in such an angle that the defenders won't be able to see you unless they show their feet first. So you know, it's super easy to defend. Even in like a 1v4 situation, it's very, very realistic to think that the attackers could win this. Now, the reason why Thatcher wasn't able to clutch here is because he didn't have a breach charge, and I'm sure he hated himself so much at that point. Him not having the breach charge, he couldn't get the hatch, he couldn't get the angle, he had to stay on the 1st floor, being predictable. So, I mean, you know, that was everything. Like everything was set up for him to clutch, but you know he couldn't have known. You can't say that it was a mistake to use all of his breach charges. He couldn't have known that he was gonna get that plant, because that plant is actually really hard to get. Usually, it's unrealistic to think that you're gonna plant the bomb there. There's a lot of places that have angle on you. For example, washing, sorry, not washing, but laundry has an angle on you. There's a wood wall. You can destroy it easily. You can kill the planter. The garage also has an angle on you if they push out just a little bit. Ooh, okay, so he's holding that grenade for a long time. I was scared for him. There you go. He's gonna try and do the battery trick. Let's see what's going on. Young is hurt him, and Young is gonna get it. Oh, and Popo picks it back up. He still has it. It made the sound, but he still has it. And there you go. Young is doing a great job right now, but he won't get that one. Nicely done by Thermite, outplaying him a little bit. And now the garage door is blown up. That's a pretty big thing. Let's see Jaeger. He's the one that's gonna do the fighting for now. Mystical picks up a kill. So that was Twitch. Twitch is actually a pretty important operator for this on this map especially. I mean, there's so much close range fighting that's gonna happen. He knows where the attackers are. It's just that he doesn't quite want to peek them because they have a superior position. So, you know, he's gonna play it safe. He's gonna play it passively, which is what he should be doing. Wow, Clever is actually behind Jaeger. I don't know if he knows that Clever is right there, but he could go and flank him quite easily. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't know that he's there. He would have flanked him by now. Nice call out from VwS, sorry, calling out where Jaeger was. Jaeger was pushed out of kitchen, and he got punished for it. And now Clever is just trying to get the angles, just trying to get the picks. There's still a minute left. They still have a lot of time. This map is relatively small, so you can take your time. And it seems like the defenders are all down there. 3-on-3 here. Let's see where Thatcher goes, because Thatcher is going to try and make a move. There's been a lot of fighting on the other end of the map, and so Thatcher, it's his time to push. Young predicted it, but he still ends up losing the firefight. And I'm sure Fid knows that there's someone else in there, because he looked on the right quite a lot before turning to the left side. So I'm sure he knows where Fid is. Exactly, there you go. He predicted it, but the MP5 is just so strong, and he ends up dying, even though he seemed like he had the upper hand here in that engagement. Canadian, again, he's gonna die in the same spot with... no, that was not Canadian last time, but Pulse is gonna die in the same spot with the heartbeat sensor out, and they know where the last guy is, and he doesn't have HP at all. And there you go, he picks him up. Nice cleanup, nicely done by VwS. It looked sour for a bit, but they came back, and you know, nicely done. So let's see. Here we have Clever, you know, with the clutch. Of course, he gets the 3 kills. So it's still like pretty much not that well split out. I mean, it's fine. Lots of points for this guy, even though he doesn't have a kill. So he must have revived a lot. All right, so we have the kid's bedroom. Let's talk about this for a second. I'll explain to you why it's a good position. So the kid's bedroom is defended from the outside. No one camps in the kid's bedroom. It's just suicide. It's very, very hard to you know, to stay there. And so what the defenders will do is they'll hold construction, the first floor, and master's bedroom. Right? They'll try to hold, like, they'll try to be very dynamic and roam a lot. And the attackers, they'll try and get in B and plant the bomb, like, you know, somewhere like here, wherever is behind the bomb or something. But what you do as a defender is you make a lot of holes in those walls, and so you defend the kid's bedroom from the outside. As you can see, they reinforced a wall here, and they make a murder hole right next to it. That's because there's going to be fights that happen here quite a lot, right? And so when you make a murder hole, you want to have a reinforced wall right beside it to make sure that you have cover if you need it. Clever gets a pick. I'm not quite sure where that was. I was looking to get the early picks, but it seemed like he he outplayed the commentator. Alright, so the attackers, they'll put a lot of pressure on the construction. They'll try to clean construction as much as possible, and then so he's going to relay that information. He just saw Pulse in the kitchen. There you go. He knows where he is. He's just playing with him. He's kind of wasting his time. Maybe he's relaying the information to a teammate that could get him. Yeah, there you go. Canadian tried to... there you go. Young was talking to Canadian, and Pulse didn't quite got the bait. You know, he didn't get baited for long enough. Nice try though by TM, showing good communication here. Let's see what Necrox is up to. He's trying to peek the construction window, and he knows exactly where the enemies are. It's just that it's hard angles to deal with. There you go. You know, it's gonna be tough to peek this here. He knows where they are. So there's people in Masters bathroom and the A site right behind the wood thing. I'm sure he knows where he is. It's just that he can't quite get the angle. If he wants the angle, he's gonna have to jump, and as he's gonna jump in, it's gonna make a bunch of noise. Jaeger's gonna kill him. Twitch is being really active, trying to get the wall bangs here, and we have Thatcher pretty much with Necrox trying to put pressure on the construction site. He's gonna check on his right. There you go. He's gonna see him, and now they know he's there, and he's stuck. Exclusive is completely pinned down, but it's not a bad position, and there's no way to to wallbang him. He's peeking kid's bedroom, trying to get a pick. Necrox gets picked off, and it's looking really sour. 5v1 for TM. TM's just losing it right now. I'm actually surprised. TM is a very strong team on house, but maybe VwS just practiced it a lot, you know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe TM is gonna lose that one. There you go. He gets picked off by the bathroom. Nicely played. And this is exactly the angle that you want to use a lot. Like this right there, where he peeked out. This you want to do this like constantly in the middle, like, you know, at like 1.5 minutes remaining, because for sure someone's gonna be on that window that Necrox was using, repelling to try and see if he can get a kill in construction. And so sorry, I was reading chat. And so yeah, you can get kills from there. The thing is, the attackers are going to, you know, they're going to expect you to peek out, and so for sure they're going to try and get kills on you. So you have to be careful. You have to know what's going on. You have to know how intense the fight is at other places in the map. But if the fight is really intense and you think that no one's going to expect you to go outside to pick that repeller, then, you know, it's worth it. It's a good place to peek out from. So again, we're seeing Garage, nothing crazy, just really standard stuff that we see every day in the Pro League. Let's talk about this side shield here. This side shield right here is going to protect Young while he's doing the battery trick from getting picked off in this, you know, this little hole here. There's a bunch of holes where he can get picked off from. So Thermite, he's gonna try and rush the charge. It's not gonna work. Nicely done. Enigma should go and ash this this hole, and Enigma gets picked off here. Wow. Okay. So Gingy with the really nice angle, I would say. Yeah. So you see, this is exactly what you want to do. Learn from the pros, and then you stop anyone from putting pressure on your bandit. You know. Exclusive is trying to peek here. Let's switch to him. There you go. That's a good spot. It's gonna try and cut any reinforcement. Well, not reinforcement, but any rotations from the roamers. But it doesn't seem like there's many of them right now. Okay, so Fid relayed the information that Necrox is in there, so he's gonna keep aiming right there. But he can't really push Necrox. Necrox is in a relatively safe position. Can't get pushed by a lot of things. The only thing that, you know, that would be reasonable is second floor coming from bathroom or the main entrance or the office, but the office he would hear that. And so we have a very very, you know, campy defense from TM. Wow, I don't even know where that came from. That was Fid. No, that was not Fid. Let's see Exclusive. He's in a fight. He just got shot. So he was trying to push the storage room but he got punished for it. Thermite is trying to push not washing, I keep saying washing, it's laundry. Thermite is trying to push laundry, but it's a hard angle to push because there's murder holes on his left. And they're just trying to get picks from the roof, not the roof, but the ceiling. And, you know, this is where the last kill came from. It's just that it's hard because they're running out of time. Well, not really, but, you know, they're going to soon run out of time. And they have to make the pace faster. And nice headshot, nice flick, nice reaction time. That was not what he was aiming at, but he still got the kill. So, nicely done. So they're gonna try and get the bomb planted in the same area. Sledge with the kill, Bandit, sorry, with the kill on Sledge, and now he's gonna try and just hold the angles. That's what I was saying. Like, they're just really disciplined. Here's a little one-on-one situation. He's gonna hear it. He's gonna shoot the corner, and okay, so yeah, the diffuser got picked off by Young. Young with the big play. Again, Young, really nice play. So what happened was the guy in the garage, you know, he said, here, they're planting, and Young basically kind of sacrificed himself to get the diffuser. And as soon as the diffuser was down, all the guy in the garage had to do is survive. That was because, you know, of course, they were running out of time, so nicely done. Of course, if Young had traded, you know, his life for the diffuser, you know, the guy planting the diffuser, that would have been totally worth it. Yeah, I thought you said that TM was going to win this, mate. I know, right? I thought that TM was going to win this one. Well, like I said, like VwS just showing up, and you know, they're just dominating the scene right now. Oof, I thought the game lagged. Oh. It's not a good broadcast without a good sweat. I thought the game crashed. So all right. Fit is gonna get the both drop downs. The reason why they get this, you know, it might seem like kind of useless, right? Like, you get both drop downs, but then, I mean, why would you do this? Because Thermite always gets it. Well, it's just putting more restrictions on the attackers. The attackers have to have Thermite alive in there if they want to, you know, if they want to get in there. So that's why they're doing it. Of course, it's not gonna work a lot of the time, but it's still putting restrictions. So okay, Twitch is gonna drone here. Okay, so he knows that someone is roaming with a shotgun, because he didn't hear the explosion. So someone's roaming with a shotgun in bathroom. So he might try and go for the kill. We'll see. Let's see what Smoke is doing. There we go, with the shotgun. M59. This is actually a very popular loadout. It just started getting popular. Mr. Popo should get the kill here. Mr. Popo doesn't know that Thatcher is laying down on the balcony here. Oh, that would have been so cool. But he just doesn't know. I was sure that he was going to get the flank going. And then Necrox is just trying to get the work done here. Let's switch back to Smoke. Smoke is just holding the angle. He doesn't have to do much more than that. Mr. Popo gets the kill. He actually gets Thermite, which is a big pick. Now the attackers cannot get the trapdoor. And there you go. He picks up Necrox. I think he saw the other one. Yeah, he saw the other one because he's pre-firing. He doesn't have to peek all that much. There you go. Very disciplined. He pulls back. He knows he has the advantage, and he's not going to push it. Bandit is off the garage door. Of course, Thermite died, so he doesn't have to stand in the garage door, which is another advantage of, you know, picking off Thermite. Nice flank by Canadian. That was very unexpected. Smoke got completely surprised by this, and Canadian gets another pick. Very nice. So now it's a 3-on-2 situation. Canadian bringing it back for his team. They know where Exclusive is for sure. I mean, Exclusive is so predictable in this spot, but you know, it's not a bad thing because this is a very strong spot. That's why he's playing it over and over again. Behind the bomb, you know, watching the stairs. The stairs, if they want to peek this, they have to go, you know, of course they have to go down, right? And then Exclusive is going to see the feats before they can see him. That's why he stays there. And also he has some pretty good cover behind the bomb. Let's switch to Rook. Rook is going to be the next one that's going to engage. Let's see what Canadian wants to do. Canadian wants to drone a little bit before entering because he knows that there's going to be murder holes and he wants to know if someone's going to get there. Oh, watch out. He's going to try and plant and he doesn't quite stop the plant, and there you go. Mr. Popo had to push. He had to push and get the planter, and it didn't quite happen. Nicely done by Twitch. I don't know if you can recall, but Twitch wanted to push down those stairs, and then he stopped, and then he waited until his team started planting, and that's really like just a lot of discipline. He just waited for him. No, I didn't say that, mine. All right, so yeah, lots of discipline because he wanted to push, and his team said, you know, hey, we're gonna push and we're gonna push down the stairs and get the diffuser down, and then he said, all right, I'll just hold my angle. Lots of players would have tried to peek Rook because Twitch had drones, so he knew exactly where Rook was, but there was no reason to go and engage him. Sometimes it's not about the kills, you know, and especially in such a game. When the time runs down, it's a lot about the diffuser. Kill the diffuser and then just survive. Just survive, right? So TM is bringing it back 2-3. They're bringing the momentum back, and I'd like for them to win this this map because I mean, you know, they have to keep that. They have to keep that
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
how is it called? Reputation, yeah, of being strong on this map. I'd like them to keep that one. TM was you know, TK at one point, Team Kraken, and Team Kraken was just unbeatable on the house. I mean, every time we would do go for Rainbow Sixes on house, I mean, TK would just destroy everyone. So here, they're trying to put pressure on the kid's bedroom, which is a little different than usual. Clever's gonna be right here, and he's gonna try and breach this. Oh, the defender did not hear that, or he might have heard that, and he didn't quite peek. Not quite sure what happened there. And here's the fight right now. Here's Necrox trying to defend this kitchen door. He's doing a good job at it. He doesn't have to get kills. He just has to stall the enemy. Get ready for overtime, chat says. Let's see if it's gonna happen. So right now it's a 4-on-5, favoring TM, and Thermite is lit for 50% HP, and he goes down. Wow, that was brutal. Canadian wrecking him with the shotgun, making good use of that shotgun. He's gonna try and scan where the enemies are and relay that information. Young, nicely played by Young, and wow. Alright, TM is bringing it back. Rock solid defense. Not quite sure what happened here. Okay, so Necrox is trying to... Sorry, okay, Necrox, I thought that Necrox was gonna try to go outside. He didn't quite do it, and yet again, same angle. Same person, I think, Yum. He goes outside and does his thing. You know, that's what I was saying. This angle is so strong. Lots of people use it, and it's especially strong when the enemy team is dwindling in numbers. The reason is, when you have 5 people, everything is organized. Everyone knows, like, what angles to look for. Everyone knows who's holding what angles. That's really important. For example, you know, if let's say Fid says, alright, I'm gonna go and plant, well, you know, you have to know what angle Fid was holding so that you can check it once in a while. But when the number is dwindling and it's now like a 2-on-2, you can't hold every angle. You know, there's a lot of flanks possibilities opening up, and that's why you see this this bathroom balcony used so much when the round gets a little bit well, old. I guess I would say, like, when the round is coming to an end. So 3-3. Happy to say that TM is bringing it back. It's not going to be a sweep. They're going to make them work for it. TM, you know, bringing back the momentum, which is what they needed. They just lost their game, and then they lost 3 rounds in a row. That's got to hurt the the confidence, and this game is all about confidence. And so bringing the confidence back with their team, it's got to feel good right now. They have a solid chance at taking this game. Here's shots from Bandit. That's the MP7. Yeah. So Bandit lit Ash quite a lot, and Ash got out of there. Necrox with the kill on construction. Necrox very active. Wow. Okay, so I guess he just pre-fired him. And he got the kill. Really nicely done. And it looks like he just has so much game sense. He knows where they are. Oh, and he misclicked the grenade. He wanted to press R, I guess, and then now there's smoke in the construction, pushing back Rook. So Fid, let's see the reaction time on Fid. He gets, okay, so they traded, but now it's a race. Someone has to go and revive him or kill him. Exclusive is going to win that race, I believe, and yeah, they're gonna win that race. So it's a 3-on-4 for Sledge is gonna go and fight here. I can't get on him quick enough. There you go. Wow, okay, he was looking in the wrong direction. Twitch, okay, so Thermite has a chance there. Thermite has a good chance. He knows where they're coming from, and there's one that's down, I believe. No, no one's down. He still has a chance. There's a lot of time. He has, you know, both grenades, both exothermic charges, and he's full HP. And he has the diffuser. Woo. Watch out for that welcome mat, Thermite. I don't know if he saw it. I'm pretty sure he saw it, but I'm not positive. Now he's gonna try and assess the situation, trying to see what's going on, and then he's gonna make some risky play. That's what you want to do, you know. In 1v3 situations, you want to make a risky play because playing at standard is just not gonna cut it. You have to get lucky a little bit, and you have to play really good. He's making a bunch of noise, but he's not. Ooh, that could have gotten him. He's making a bunch of noise, but it's fine. There's still a bunch of times. 40-second. He couldn't see him. That looked like an easy kill, but with the little bars, you know, from the ramp, that was actually pretty hard to see. So. I'm not sure exactly what he's gonna try and do. He has to take a decision here, and he has to commit to it. It's just, I mean, at that point, you know, 15 seconds, it's most likely not gonna happen. He's gonna have to push, and what the defenders will do, they'll all peek him except one. There you go. So, very, very tough round. There was a lot of trades in that round, and it looks like VwS was on top of it. They communicated faster, I guess, and they had quicker operators, you know, to ready in position to go and finish off those down people and revive them if needed. So, you know, good communication. The carry is real. He says Clever with 10 and 4. Nice done. Nicely done. It's got to feel good to, you know, to go like 10 and 4 in the pro league. Thank you, whatever. Thank you, man. Have fun. He won't hear that because there's a 4-minute delay, but whatever.
Bomb located by attackers.
So, all right, let's get back into it. Bandit and Necrox are going to reinforce the garage door, which is pretty weird. So, who's going to reinforce the? Okay, Smoke is going to be the one reinforcing the those trapdoors. So, all right, let's learn something. I'm sure a bunch of you don't know about this. So, this trapdoor here, you take a shotgun, you destroy it, and then you destroy this window that's right here, and then what you see is this right here, like in the middle of the screen. You see like right behind the car and everything, and you can get kills on Thermite. And lots of people don't know about this, and it was discovered recently. That's exactly the angle. See, he's looking at it. That's exactly the angle. He is. He's watching, and so Thermite can get picked off really quickly from that angle. Not everyone's looking for it. Of course, Pro League players are going to look for it. They're spending a lot of time practicing and learning about the game, and Young messed it up, I think. Never mind. See, Young is outplaying me. I have X-Ray, and I'm not even as good as Young. And he pulls back. Mr. Popo gets it, and he's gonna get both door. And the one on the left is very important. The reason for it is because you can go like behind the scissor lift, and you can see everything in laundry. So it's a it's a very, very good door. That's like the optimal one. You always want to get the one on the left. Of course, Bandit knows that, so he's gonna chill and he's gonna wait for you to blow out the one on the left. So it's expected, but it's if you can get a free one, that's the best one to get. And that's exactly the angle I was talking about. You see everything in laundry. So you're cutting reinforcements from the B side to the A side, unless they have a hole in the wall, which they should have. And there you go. Here's the hole I'm talking about. That hole allows them to rotate without going, here, which is very dangerous. Okay, so let's talk about the game. It looks like we have a 3-on-5. It looks like TM has to clutch this. They have to clutch this, or else they're gonna lose. And there's just dwindling in numbers, I guess. Bent is gonna try and make an aggressive play here. So Young, the top player, he's gonna try and play aggressively. He's gonna hear him. He heard him play. There you go. And yeah, when you pick up your drone, it makes sound. Nice move by Young. He's just trying to deny. He's pinned down. Fuse is pinned down. Young gets another kill. He brings it back, but the attacker's planted. Oh my god, in the garage, and this is gonna be game over. Young cannot do this. It's just gonna be so hard. I mean, yeah, the chances of him actually clutching. Enigma hears him, and there you go. Enigma heard him, and Young had nothing going for him. As soon as Enigma heard him, he relayed that information, and everyone was looking at him